What's happening, guys? Yes, welcome to another episode of Wobbly's Gone Fishing. Now, we're going to be heading down to Laguna Iquitos over in Peru, and I'm going to be hunting redtail catfish. Now, on the screen right now, we've got my mastery challenges for Laguna Iquitos. I've already done tier 1, I've got the hat, I want the t-shirt. Now, I'm going to be concentrating on tier 2 there, jungle cats. Catch 15 redtail catfish. As can be seen on the screen, I've got 9. We need 6. Let's go to Laguna Iquitos and see if we can catch ourselves 6 redtail catfish. So let's select a peg. I'm going to select the peg when I know I have caught the redtail catfish before quite easily, so I'm going to head straight there. So there you go, I've got the hat, we're going after the t-shirt. I've got a few more mastery challenges to complete, of course, but for now we're hunting redtail catfish. Now this area here, I have caught them quite easily in the past. As can be seen, I've already had 9, and I've had them from this location here. So I'm coming back. We're on clear skies, sunrise. It's early doors. We got out of bed early this morning and heading on down to Laguna Iquitos, DLC Lake for Fishing Sim World Pro Tour. Right, this area here, I'm going to stop my little kayak here, turn around, and I'm going to cast directly straight in front of me. 80-pound line, and the Christie Critter, I think this is called, but I will confirm that shortly when we reel it in and we catch one. I think it's the black Christie Critter I'm using as a lure bait. That's what I've caught them on. So we possibly are going to catch other fish as well, which is always the case, but we'll see how we get on in this session. I'm going to let this sink down to the bottom. Oh, one's took it on the drop. Poor strike. I don't think this is a redtail catfish though. I need 6 redtail catfish. It looks like a peacock bass. That's not good. We're hunting redtail catfish, and we get a peacock bass. This could be a long session. So I don't think this is by any means a monster peacock bass. I think the peacock bass, do they go to 23 pounds in weight in this lake? I'm pretty sure the biggest peacock bass is approximately 23 pounds. I'd have to go back and have a look on the DLC page to confirm that, but I'm pretty sure they go to around 23 pounds in weight. Lovely fish, beautiful colours. Here we go. Look at that, lovely. Look at the colours. I like the splash of colour there, the circle on the tail. Beautiful. Give him a kiss, Wobbles. We've given him a kiss. We'll put him back in. Now the bait that I'm using, I can confirm this. It did come up on the screen. Did you see? It was the Christie Critter black and blue. That's what we're using. I'm not going to change. We're going to stick with that one because it's been a killer for me on here. It has caught me every single fish that's in here. But we are on a clear sky and we're on sunrise. So will it work well? We will see. We will see. We are after 6 redtail catfish. Perfect strike. And this feels like a good one. Looking at it in the distance though, it doesn't look like a red-tail catfish, which... oh, we're going to catch a red-tail catfish here. It looks like an old primer. And I believe they go up to 450 pounds in this lake. And this is it's a huge lake, this is. I sometimes call it a river, I don't know why. But it is a lake, I believe. I don't know why I call it a river, I sometimes do. So if I call it a river, I apologise, I believe it is a lake. I think it's the shape of it when it's on the map. It just reminds me of a river, but I believe it's a lake. So I think we've got an old primer. This is why I've got the 80-pound line on, because there is some big fish in here. And if you haven't got this, DLC, you know, I could highly recommend this. It's quite an interesting one to explore. And like I said in the previous video, it's probably going to be very time-consuming hunting out them named trophy fish, because it's quite a big lake. Oh no, this is going behind that little island area. I have lost them when this has happened, and particularly when they go behind them little wooden houses there on the right hand side. They just unhook and I lose them. Not all the time, but sometimes they have. It's stuck. Oh, here we go. Oh no! Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Too much tension anyway, but oh well. The one that got away. Right, I'm going to move back just a little bit. Just a couple of feet. I'm going to cast back in the same area, but the reason I'm doing this is to try to stop the larger fish going behind that little island area where I just lost that one, because I've lost quite a few like that. And like I just previously mentioned, when they swim behind them wooden shacks, them huts there on the right hand side. So let's try again. Now fingers crossed we want the red-tail catfish. I need 6 of them. So I'm going to let this sink, because I generally catch them near the bottom to the middle, shall I say. From my personal experience of fishing for these. I mean, you guys have probably caught them on other lures and baits. If you have, put it in the comment section below. It helps everybody. It makes the game better. It builds a community for this game, because it's got a really good gaming community. Here we go. Boom, perfect strike. It's got a really good gaming community, these fishing games have, and this one in particular. This feels better. This is an old primer though. I don't want one of them old primers. We'll be here all day. Really one of them in. Don't go behind that island area. It's heading that way. No, 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 no. It's going through. I always lose them when they go behind there. This is a good fish. Watch me tension. I'm trying to keep it in the red, because I think if you keep it in the red, it ties them out quicker. So I like to try and keep the tension in the red if I can. I also risk unhooking and losing the fish though, but it's going right over there on the bank. It's a stonker, this one. Is it a red tail? Looks like we could be in for quite a long session playing this one. So we know it's not a wolffish. We know this is not a peacock bass. If it is, it's a big one. It's a redtail or an L primer. Oh no, no, no! Don't lose it. I tell you what, this kayak, the kayak we're in must have a good anchor. We must have anchored this down well, because we'd be trailing behind. That fish would be pulling us along. Can you imagine it? As I say, this kayak, it must have a really good anchor, because it is stable as anything, and this fish is pulling. It's got to be an L primer, this has. We're in for a long one here. 20-minute session really missing, no doubt. I think the rod and reel that I'm using, if anybody is wondering, is actually from the Trophy Hunters equipment pack. I'm pretty sure it is. There's that much equipment now in this game. I'm getting quite a collection, so I'm just going from memory. I think that is part of the Trophy Hunters equipment pack. And this morning I was looking on Steam, and the Trophy Hunters equipment pack had got 40% off, and it's well worth getting if you haven't got it. I think it was something like $2.99. Here we go. Is it a redtail? It's a redtail. No, it's an L primer. I thought it was a redtail catfish for a minute then. It's an L primer, 300 pounder. Let's give that a big kiss and put it back in. I've had to get out the kayak. We've got absolutely soaking wet. Them are brand new trousers as well, them are. So we'll let him go. We'll let him go. I got a bit excited then. I thought it was a redtail catfish. I need to get my glasses on. My eyesight's going. I've got redtail catfish on the brain. Right. We're catching fish, but we're catching the wrong ones. We're on a mission here. Redtail catfish. Let's try again. I have had them from here. I'm going to let this sink down. I generally catch them from the middle to the bottom. More so near the bottom. It's very deep here. Perfect area, I believe, for redtail catfish or catfish. I believe they like deep holes, do they? Don't know. Never fish for them in real life. I think there's one lake near me which holds some catfish, but they're not very big. I wouldn't mind going, actually. I might get my rods out of the loft. That's where they are nowadays. All my fishing equipment is in the loft. Not used it for a while. So we're near the bottom. Come on, we need the redtail catfish. Part of the mastery challenge, of course, is to catch 15 redtail catfish. I've caught 9. I need 6 more. And then we're halfway there for getting the t-shirt. I've got the hat, I want the t-shirt, and then after that I'm after the trousers. So then we'll be fully kitted out for Laguna Iquitos. We'll have the proper gear. We're going to blank on this one. We've hit a fish every... Oh, here we go. Boom. Perfect strike. We're in. I'm going to say we have hit a fish on every cast so far. We have lost one though behind that little island area, but we have hit a fish every single cast from here today. So This is a good one again. This is a big fish again. Hopefully it's not one of them old primers. Fingers crossed. Don't go in there. Don't go round there. No, 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 no. Got to try pull it out of there. I always lose them. Well, not always, but sometimes, majority of the time, once they go behind that jetty area, that dock area, and them wooden houses, I end up losing the fish. So I've got to try my best now to try and pull it away from that area. This could be a redtail. Moving a little bit quicker than that old primer. Is it going to come up to the surface? Yes! Yabba dabba do, guys! We've got ourselves a redtail catfish. Finally! We just got to land it. We just got to get it. Of course, we're going to have to jump in the water again. I've got a brand new pair of shoes on as well. New trousers. I'm going to get soaking wet through. A lot of these fish have got teeth in this lake as well. I'm not quite happy about getting in the water with some of these fish. Have you seen them wolffish? Have you seen the fangs on them? I've got to stand in the water. Oh, don't lose it. Don't lose it. Here we go. That looks a stonker of a fish. Look at that. Doesn't it look beautiful? Beautiful. 86 pound, 14 ounces. That is one redtail catfish. We can knock that off. We've now got to catch 5 more. We need 5 more. They look absolutely stunning in the water in this game, don't they? It's one of the better games for holding the fish. The fish looks really, really good how it's presented on screen. The artwork in them fish and all the fish look really good in this game when you actually hold them. Absolutely fandabidozy. Right, so that's 1. Can we get another one? In fact, I need 5 more, don't we? Every single cast so far has produced a fish. We must have luck on our side today, but we need more luck because we need 5 more redtails. So I'm going to let that sink again. Sometimes, as you've seen, you know, another fish might take the bait on the drop actually, and I generally catch them near the bottom. Of course, in the comment section below, I think I mentioned it before, put your hints and tips what you guys are catching them on. I know, I think it was Brett K, I think, and Big Timer J put some tips on the last video, and I think Brett, is it Brett? I'm going off memory here. Brett K, I think. Oh, here we go. Boom, perfect strike. I think it was Brett who put in a location and said where he'd caught some a good fish from. I can't quite remember the location. I would have to go back and have a look. I've not been there yet, but I do read the comments, and I will go there and try various things. I just haven't had time at the moment. Been quite busy away from YouTube doing this, that and the other. Now what have we got here? Is it a redtail catfish? I think it could, but it is beginning to look like a redtail catfish. Number 2 here could be coming out. Absolutely fan-dabby-dozy. This is what we came for. This is what we wanted. Redtail catfish. This Christy critter, black and blue, has been a really successful lure, not only on this lake but on other lakes as well. I've had some cracking fish with it. There we go. This looks a stonker. I've not changed the lure anytime during this session. We've stayed on this Christy critter, black and blue. The setting is clear sky, or clear is it, and it's on a sunrise. This is redtail number 2. So if we land it, hopefully I will. We will have, what will we have? We will have 4 more to catch after this one to complete the Jungle Cats part of the mastery challenges for this lake. I could catch these fish all day. I do prefer to catch the catfish rather than the Alprimers. I'm not a big fan of the Alprimers. They're nice to catch, but they take far too long to reel in. You know, such as life, I suppose. I've never caught one. I'll never have the opportunity to actually go and catch one in real life or have a go. It'll probably pull me in. I'd have to anchor myself down. I'll get a bite and it'll be whoosh, I'll be gone. Oh, it'll take me down, take me with it. Probably eat me as well. Here we go, look at this, redtail catfish. There we go, another stunner, and I am taking photographs, which I do put up on the social media. £92 5 ounce. So I tend to put them on my Facebook page and sometimes the Twitter page. Trophy catch. It's not a named one though, unfortunately. Not a named one. No, I don't think I've ever had a named trophy catch from here. But I've caught plenty of, well, I've been catching redtail catfish from here. I've had 9 previously. We've got 4 more to catch. Will we get another one? Will we strike it lucky? Very slow sinking. I suppose you could try with one of the heavier spoons, one of the larger spoons, you might get them. I don't know, I haven't tried them. There's that many lures and baits to use now. My tackle box is quite full. There's not many to go through. So I'll reel in slow and I'll stop and I'll start. Then I might go to reel speed 2, maybe 3, then back to 1 and stop and start. I try all different retrieve rates. I sometimes twitch the rod up in the air as well, and that can sometimes provoke a bite as well. Oh, here we go. We got a good strike, not a perfect strike on this one. Wouldn't it? This feels like another good fish. This could be a redtail. If so, that'll be 3 out of 3. This could be redtail number 3 coming in. We'll get, yes, there we go. This is where we're screaming and shouting now. We've got 3 in a row here. Of course, we've got to land it. Shouldn't be too difficult. They're quite easy to land these fish. I believe there's a new lake coming out as well. I've seen on social media from Dovetail Games. Float fishing, and I think it's an Irish lake. I think. Go check out their websites and social media websites, and you will see the new lake that's shortly going to be released over the next coming days. I think I can't remember the date, but it's not far away. Be interesting to see how they've done the float fishing. Apparently they've improved the float fishing, so we're looking forward to trying that out. And when you purchase this DLC, you do get that kayak. Now, I didn't know in the last video if you could use that kayak on other lakes, and I'm sure you can, because I'm sure I've used it on other lakes. Because I quickly had to change to one of the bass boats because it was too slow, the kayak. So you buy this Laguna Iquitos and you get the kayak. And you do need the kayak for going down the narrow bits. If you've gone down the narrow bits yet, exploring where all them fireflies are and everything. Pretty cool. Pretty different. Here we go. Have we got it? Looks another stonker. Remind me a little bit of a shark, just the face. 75 pound, 6 ounces. I'll just leveled up there, I think. Give him a kiss. Chuck him back in. Let's try again. That's the 3rd one, isn't it? That's the 3rd one I've caught. I'm pretty sure it is. So we need 3 more. 3 more. We're on a roll now. It's heating up now. We're on a roll. It'd be good if we could get another one. That would be 4 in a row. That would be pretty unbelievable. This has been, so far, quite a good session. Every single cast, I believe, has produced a fish. But we did lose one. I think I did lose one. But every single cast so far has produced. Amazing. 3 more catfish, is it? I'm losing count here. I'm losing count. I think I need 3 more catfish. So just switch the rod up then. Sometimes that produces a bite. Didn't that time. Oh, here we go. Poor strike. Now, when we land this, this feels a good fish. It looks a good fish, but it was a very, very poor strike. Wobbles, that was. That wasn't very good at all. So the odds of losing this are quite higher. But we'll try. You generally can land them. Generally the bass you lose more when you get a poor strike. Is this a catfish? It'll be 4 in a row if it is. Told you could get your catfish from here. I always succeed catching the catfish from here on this peg area. Of course, this lake is huge. There's loads of other places I need to go and search out to catch them named trophy fish. It's probably going to take me 10 years because it's so big. I didn't quite see that. Was it a redtail? Was that a redtail when it came up to the surface then? I didn't quite notice. It looked like one. That'd be amazing. Is it a red? It is. Yes, look at that. What a beauty this one looks. This will be 4 in a row. But we did get the poor strike, didn't we? So fingers crossed that we land this. I'm getting a sweat on now. I'm sweating. I want these 6 redtail catfish. I do not want to lose one. I want the t-shirt. Oh no! Careful, Wobbles. You don't want to be hearing that little bleep sound too many times on a poor strike. Otherwise, bye-bye, fishy. Come on. Yes, we've got him, chaps. We have got him. How big is this? Look at that. What a beauty that is. 78 pound, 3 ounce. Once again, fell to the Christy Critter, black and blue. Give him a big kiss. And chuck him back in. Bye bye, fishy. Look at that. We're on a roll here. 4 in a row was that. 4 in a row. Every single cast has produced a bite. We need 2 more. 2 more redtail catfish to complete this jungle cats part of the master challenges. Of course, we've got a few more to complete before we can get the t-shirt, but we're well on his way. Oh, here we go. Boom. Perfect strike straight away. I think that fell on the drop though. Possibly a peacock bass. Don't go behind them wooden shacks, that jetty area. What have we got here? What do you think it is? I didn't quite see it. Came out of the water briefly, I think there. There's a little spot. Oh, it's a wolffish. It looks like a wolffish. You have to be careful of these. They've got big teeth. Do we have to stand in the water with this? Do we? I can't quite remember. Not too sure how big these go to. I can't remember. What have we got? There we go. Look at that. Right. £10, 15 ounce. A giant wolffish. We won't be giving that a kiss, or maybe we'll give him a little one on the cheek and we'll chuck him back in. Right, let's try again. Redtail catfish, that's what we want. We want 2 more. 2 more redtail catfish, please. That's what we would like. Just letting it sink again. Slowly, slowly. Quite deep here. I don't know how deep this lake goes, but it's quite deep in this area. It's quite close into the bank as well. There's a big hole here. A great big hole. Maybe that's why we're catching a lot of these red tails from here. I don't know. 2 more please. 2 more red tails would be nice to finish this video off with. Every single cast has produced a bite, a fish. We've lost one of course, but we've been so lucky so far to every single cast. Oh, here we go. Oh, poor strike again. Come on, Wobbles. You've forgotten how to do it. Looks a good one. Moving slow. It could be an alprima or a redtail this, I think. Is it going to show itself? Eyes down on the water. It's a redtail. Looks like a shark in the water, don't they? Absolutely fan-dabby-dozy. This will be number 5 when we land it. Brilliant. This is why I came to this peg, because I had previously caught redtails from here before. I have had them from a few other areas in this lake, but I came to the place that I knew best, and it looks like we've succeeded, because this is redtail number 5. The mission today was to catch 6 redtail catfish. I don't think that's the biggest one. What does that weigh? £49, 4 ounces. Leveled up again. You do level up quite quickly when you catch these big fish, don't you? Give him a kiss, Wobbles. Put him back in. We need one more. Every single... It's been cast and catch, hasn't it? I always slate them fishing games off with your cast and catch. But this game isn't generally like that for me. I don't generally catch a fish on every cast. This has just been so lucky today. It really is. I wonder if we'll hit another one here. It is such a hot spot. When it's on here in this area, it is such a hot spot. I don't know how they program this, but oh, look at that. We're in again. Unbelievable. Perfect strike. I don't know how they program this, but generally, you know, I could perhaps come back here again and I might not catch as many. It seems as though it's different every time, and that's good. I like that, because some of the fishing games are just so predictable where you can catch the fish from. It isn't generally like that in this game. What have we got here? It's not... Did you see it when it came out of the water? I don't think it's a catfish. What is it? Ah, it's a peacock bass. That's this is one of the new species that was introduced just recently with this DLC lake, was the peacock bass. A lot of people in the community, a lot of the fans of this game were requesting the peacock bass. The game devs listen, they put it in the game. We've got the beautiful peacock bass now in this game. I think they go up to 23 pounds in weight. Never caught a bass in real life. Of course, they don't have them in Hanley Forest Park Lake here in Stoke-on-Trent, but look at that. What a cracker. What a beaut. £9, 4 ounces. By no means a monster for this lake. Like I say, they go up to £23 in this lake. Give him a kiss. Place him back in. And we'll try again for the red tails. Can we get a red tail? Be nice to finish off with another red tail. And that'll be the 6. What we came for. Took me quite a bit of time. We're over 30 minutes at the moment. I think I've been trying in this session, but we're having good success here. I don't see the need to move. Gonna let that sink again. Slowly, slowly down it goes. We have had bites on the drop. When it gets near the bottom, I'll start doing a retrieve. Sometimes I let it go all the way down. Oh, here we go, boom, perfect strike. That's what we want. It's moving slowly. I'll prime it or a catfish, I suspect. And we see, this would be great if this is a catfish. This will be number 6. Number 6 on the Redtail, and the Christie Critter Black and Blue is absolutely smashing it today in this session. Literally is. Try to keep my tension quite high to, I believe that tires the fish out a lot quicker. We do have to be careful. We don't want to hook or lose the fish though. Some fish are more difficult than others to keep the tension quite high on, particularly the bass. I mean, them things are so fast, aren't they? I'd like to have a go at that in real life, really, but I'll never go out to the States unless I win the lottery this Christmas. Might buy myself a lottery ticket, you never know. If I do, I shall buy myself one of them big fancy bass boats and go have a dabble. Can't see it happening. And I most definitely won't be going down to Hanley Forest Park in Stoke-on-Trent in an inflatable boat trying to catch a bass, because there's none here. Maybe a pike or a crucian carp, but no bass in there. I think this is a redtail, chaps. I think this is a redtail. Absolutely fandabby-dozy. We're going to finish off here with number 6 of the redtails, and we would have completed the Jungle Cats part of the mastery challenge to get the nice t-shirt. I believe it's a camouflage t-shirt. I really do want the camouflage t-shirt. There we go, what a beaut. The Christie Critter Black and Blue absolutely nailed it on this session. Every cast was producing fish. We came to catch 6 redtail catfish. We came and we conquered. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, don't forget to smack the like button. Maybe consider subscribing. And I won't leave it as long this time. I know it's been a while, but I won't leave it as long this time before we're doing another fishing video. So thanks for watching, chaps. See you all again real soon.